Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, February 11th. I think my higher self, source, my guides, whatever, have something they want to say. And the reason I I say that is because I have had, usually when they have something to say, they have a word or a phrase or an idea that just kind of keeps being hammered at me in a way that they just won't let go. And the ReEducation of America seems to be the one thing that won't go away. So if you've watched any of my videos before, one of the best ways that they come through is usually if I just close my eyes. It seems like it's a channel, and whatever they want to say just kind of comes out. The faster I talk, the more you can assume that that is truth, or at least that's how I feel. So it's gonna, again, my videos tend to be a little rambly because it's just a bunch of thoughts that are kind of coming out in a gush. So I'm gonna close my eyes and kind of tell you what's been going on the last few days. So the first thing I want to talk about is yesterday I had an opportunity to, and I'm not going to say red pill somebody at work, but it was more to get the temperature of where she was on everything that was going on. And I know we're all in a big hurry for the big reveal to come out, but I also feel like there's just not very many people that are ready for the truth or interested in the truth. And so yesterday we were talking, and she kind of, I think, thinks she is aware of what's going on. And so I was like, well, let me just ask you a few questions because I wanted to know where she was at. So I started throwing some words out. The A word, I asked her if she knew what that was. AD, you know what I'm talking about. I asked her if she knew anything about 9/11. Did she know that was an inside job? Did she know this? Did she know that? Did she know that? Did she know that? And most of the time, the answers were no, which is unfortunate because I have a feeling if I had that conversation with a lot of people, that would be the same answers. Nope, I don't know what that is. Nope, didn't know that. Nope, didn't know that. Didn't know that. Okay, fast forward to... I finally got a good night's sleep last night, but I woke up probably at 3:30 this morning. I also went to bed at 8 o'clock last night. And as I was laying there, I was thinking about this ReEducation of America and what exactly did it mean and how exactly were we going to re-educate people and how were we going to access history, the true history. And I started thinking about, I don't know if you know this or not. I don't talk about it a whole lot because it's kind of in the past, but I learned how to do past life readings probably 2014. And so I was able to access history, I guess you could say. And I was able to have that validated over and over and over again by the people that I did these past life readings for. So I'm going to say I have that ability to access history. Sorry if my voice is like really froggy. I should have grabbed my water. But I have that access. And at the same time, I started thinking about one of the gals that I did a past life reading for. She also sells essential oils. She's not on my team, but she lives in Indiana here with me. And I had done one for her one time, and as I was laying in bed between 3:30 and 4:30, deciding, do I want to get up? Do I just want to lay here? I was thinking about her, and her and I talked back in probably April or May, right after a lot of the big red pilling came out. And I haven't talked to her for months. And I got up this morning. When I finally got up this morning, I had a message from her. She had sent me a movie or something that she thought I needed to watch. And I thought, that is so bizarre that she is coming into my awareness again after all of these months, and when I was thinking about her, I swear to God, she must have sent that video the same time I was thinking about her. So we were on the same wavelength. So again, I got up this morning and I'm thinking about this ReEducation of America. Who is going to do it? How are we going to do it? What needs to be re-educated? Everything. History is going to have to be re-looked at. As we know, there have been so many things that have been suppressed. One of the things that I feel very certain about is that all of these unknown things, nobody knows how this was done and this was done, and nobody knows the pyramids and how they were done. And that is, frankly, in my opinion, a bunch of bullshit. And that, sorry, I am like losing my voice here. All of that is known. And it's just been suppressed from us because the upper echelon has kept that a secret. They didn't want us peons down here knowing that technology was available. They wanted to use it for themselves. That's the biggest thing that's going to kind of have to be red-pilled and re-educated, is if this many people knew that it was there and the rest of us have to learn about it, somebody's going to have to get in and dig in and learn all of that stuff and have that knowledge accessible when people come to us with questions. The ability to heal ourselves is also going to have to be re-educated. The doctors that went to medical school to help people, they were taught this much when, there's a much wider way of healing people. Our minds have much more power. We all know that. So anyhow, that re-education of everybody is what we need to really start focusing on. And I guess that's where my focus is going to have to go. Because I'll be honest, last night I came home from work and I feel like I want to say fit to be tied. I was angry. Everything in my world feels gray. The weather fucking sucks right now. It's cold. It's gray. I can't get out and exercise. I don't even want to be outside. I don't have all of my taste buds back. That all hasn't come back from being sick a couple of months ago or a couple of weeks ago. My mood is gray. Everything, I just feel like I have this like grayish black cloud over me. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it is the whole world that is feeling this right now. But last night I came home and I had a little mini meltdown. I'll admit that, because I just was like, something's got to change. And I know that I am in charge of changing that. I just don't know what to do. And I think that's when last night I finally was like, maybe I just need to start focusing and getting ready for this ReEducation of America and put my creative talents and abilities to that. Maybe I need to teach people how to do the past life readings. I can do that. I can tell you how I learned how to do that. I can read to you sometime the prayer that I say when I do that and how I visualize and just kind of let that information go through. So if there is anybody out there that would be interested in learning that, let me know that, and I can do a video on that sometime. Again, I apologize for the frogginess of my voice. Let me think. Is there anything else that I want to talk about? It's just a lot of, I don't know, frustration. I feel the frustration in people. I feel I can just tell it in their voices when I talk to them at work. I can tell by a lot of people when they walk in. I can feel the depression, and it's a wave that is taken out over. And I'm like, I just wish I knew how to fix it. But I guess the biggest thing is I need to figure out how to fix myself first. So anyway, I don't know that there's anything else that I want to say or need to say other than I think I want to ask, what all do you guys think needs to be re-educated? Get specific. I'm okay with that. Put it in the thing, in the messages for people that read through this. Oh, and I also want to bring up King John Smarty again. Thank you. I think it was Melissa, someone named Melissa. I also got this information this morning. She told me about a channel. Alexander Quinn did an interview with King John Smarty about a week ago. 45 minutes, another interview with him. So he's coming out more and more all the time. Go watch that. I started watching it this morning, and then I was like, I need to go take a shower because I want to do this video this morning, so I didn't want to waste all my time. Alexander Quinn, go watch the video with King John Smarty. He talks about crystalline, med beds. Interesting guy. Take what resonates. If you don't believe it, don't believe it. If anything he says you believe and feel like he knows what he's talking about, all of this is you going within and deciding for yourself what is disinformation and what is true information, and then collecting that data and doing something with it. That's what I feel like I've done for the last several months is I've collected information, collected. I have connected the dots. And I'm exhausted in collecting the dots and putting them together. Now I feel like it's time to take the information and start putting more of it out there in a directed, I don't know what word I even want to use. Force. I don't know. I'm getting dizzy. King John Smarty, pay attention to him. Seriously, look him up. If you didn't go to holotech.biz and look at those holograms, you need to do that. I need to get off of here because now I'm like getting kind of dizzy. I'm going to open my eyes here. Wow. Okay. I think that's it. If there's anything else that needs to be said, I'll bring it out at a later date. That's it for now. Talk to you later. Bye.